Fashion is ever so evolving. Trends come and go. You never know what's gonna stick, you never know what's gonna stay. But these specific fashion trends pretty much died this year. Alright, so we're gonna start it off. The first trend that I think that died this year would be like replicas. I'm not talking about like reps or whatever, because I still think there's a market or whatever for people who buys rep stuff like that, like replica Jordans and junk like that. But more so like like knockoffs, like Fugazi, Obra, like those type of where it was like a Jordan 1 silhouette, but instead of the Nike swoosh, it was like a gun, like a revolver or like a star or just something like that. That type of like fashion trend kind of died. People were trying to find like cheaper alternatives to these high-priced Nike shoes, these high-priced Jordans, so they would go with these knockoffs or these like replicas, and it was cool for a minute, but I think now it's just like a dead mission, you know what I mean? They're not really surging anymore. I don't think people are really like even looking to like buy them anymore, solely because like the hype for Jordan 1s and dunks and stuff like that have died down. Saying that leads me to the next thing that died this year, and that would be Jordan 1s and Nike dunks. The hype for them definitely, I want to say gone, but it's definitely diminished like by a whole lot. And I just got these Panda dunks. I remember when they first dropped, everybody was wearing them thanks to TikTok and things of that nature. TikTok really be influencing a lot of like the trends and junk, but yeah, Panda dunks were like a huge thing. Just Jordan 1s in general, that was like the TikTok fashion, like some cargo pants or like some mesh shorts, and then you wear like Nike dunks or some Jordan 1s on your feet, and boom, you got like a solid fit. And then you got like a graphic tee, and then boom, you got like a solid fit, which I mean, it's not a bad fit, but it's like unoriginal, you know what I mean? Saying that those two things, those two shoes, pretty much, I want to say they died, but you know, the hype for them is just not there. It's just oversaturated. People not really trying to buy them. For example, like these lucky green Jordan 1s dropped like in April or something like that, I believe. And this is a colorway you would think would like fly off the shelf. Like if this released like 2020 or like 2021, these would fly off the shelves. These would be sold out, but they didn't sell out. You can find a lot of them on retail, on resale sites for probably like at retail or even below retail, which is actually crazy. And it's just like a clean silhouette, perfect for like the spring, summer, whatever, but it just wasn't hitting. But that's just because the hype for Jordan 1s and Nike dunks is just dead at this point. So the next fashion trend that died is sort of similar to the dunks, but it's with a different brand, and that would be the New Balance 550s. 550s were almost like your alternative in a sense to like dunks. You can get dunks. These were surging at the time, and people were loving this shoe. I ain't gonna lie, I fell into the hype as well. I paid $220 for these, and then like 2 weeks later to a month later, they were like retail, and I was like, bruh, I spent all that money for what? And I barely even wear these. It's just the crazy part. And low-key, 550s hurt my feet, bruh. Like as cool as they look, as good as they look, they be hurting. Like my left toe on my like all black pair, it's like the way it creased just be hurting. I don't know. Other than that, like 550s were like, they were like the model that will hype up again, whatever, and it did well. It slowly just faded out of existence. Not existence, but out of like hype and general news and stuff like that. Now it's really on to like other New Balance models, like right now it's more like the running shoes, like the 990s and things of that nature. Alright, the next fashion trend that died would be like balaclavas. So like the mask, those things were huge in 2020 due to, you know, the pandemic. But now that that's over with, it's like wearing a ski mask or wearing a balaclava out, it's like, what's the point? Like, what are you doing? Like at that time, it was fire, it was cool, like that was hard, like that joke you just put over your face and people won't have to see you, you don't have to talk. Like that joke was just too fun. That was a hard era, I ain't gonna lie. But now it's like wearing a balaclava or like a ski mask is like kind of pointless. They probably look cool for like pictures and junk, but like to wear out practically now, it's not really that practical because the pandemic's not a thing no more. The only balaclavas that I got is this one from 10 Deep. It's this like gray one, and I have that Supreme one that I still had the tag on. I had never worn. Like I don't know why I bought this. I bought this because of Offset. There's this picture Offset had. I don't know if I put it up, but he had this on. I was like, oh, that's hard, I gotta get that. Yeah, balaclavas are just like dead. Like There's no point, especially right now. It's hot. Like, I live in Georgia. I live in Gwinnett. It's like 80 degrees, almost 90 degrees right now. Who wearing a mask outside? Look at that. Hold up. You can see it's like 89 degrees. It's too hot. It is way too hot to be wearing this thick ass mask, this thick ass thing over your face. Like, come on, bro. Like, there's just no point in wearing it now. Maybe when it gets colder again, then sure, but balaclavas and ski masks just got no purpose no more. It just came and went, you know. It's just, it's dead. It's dead. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's dead. Okay, another fashion piece or item that died this year, I would say, is gallery department. Like, I remember, I think it was last year or like a year or two ago, gallery department, Kronhart, those were like the high-end brands that, or high-end brands that was like blowing up. Like, everyone wanted Chrome, everyone wanted gallery department, wanted the flared pants, flared denim. Now that flared denim is so accessible now, it's like there's no point in going to buy a gallery department. It's like, it looked like it'd be cool to like flex, I guess, but not really. It's like flared denim is flared denim. Their flared denim, it's just Levi's, just reconstructed Levi's. Once you really realize that, it's like, bruh, all those high-end things, it's just Levi jeans or just some basic brand that they just reconstructed and upped the price on. It's like, so yeah, like gallery department, Kronhart's. I mean, if you got the money, if you just like rich, then I mean, of course you probably gonna still buy it. But if you just like a regular person like me, I'm broke, I ain't got no money, then it's like, what's the point? Like, that junk is dead. Plus, it just got oversaturated on the net, on like the internet. So it's like, when I see gallery department, it's just like, oh, that's cool. Like, it's not like, dang, he got gallery department, or oh, dang, he got Kronhart. Like, dang, I want me a Kronhart Pete. It's just dead, or you just really gotta be in that like niche or like circle to really like want that, you know what I mean? I guess that also leads me into like Ramones, like Rick Owens. Rick Owens was like at its pinnacle like a couple years ago or so. Slowly it's been kind of dying down. Ramones are just so, everybody got Ramones. Everybody got a pair of Ramones. These are the Dark Shadow fall and winter 2022, I think. Dark Shadow Ramones, the hexagram ones. Everybody got a pair of Ramones. At this point, it's like, I don't know. It's just, everyone got a pair of Ramones. It's just, I guess that's really it. It's just the hype. The hype isn't there no more. Solely because everyone's already caught on, or everyone's already caught up to it and has themselves a pair already. So it's like, that it's just like the appeal or like the limitedness of Ramones is just not a thing no more. So it's like, I don't know. I wouldn't say Rick is dead itself. I think Rick is still, of course, thriving in things of that nature. But just like I'm specifically speaking on like Ramones and just like, if you disagree though, let me know down in the comments, and you know, we can talk about it, because that's just how I'm feeling right now. And then I guess last but not least, I'm gonna say like that Y2K font. You know, I'm pretty sure everyone knows exactly what I'm talking about. I'll put up pictures or something. Matter of fact, I think I even have a hoodie. Alright, so this one's a little different, but as you can tell, this is like a Y2K type of font. This one's made by Wisdom. This is the only one that I got, but there's like this certain generic one. I don't have a picture right now, but I'm gonna put it up on the screen. It's a specific like generic like font. Everyone was becoming like a fashion brand like creator, like everyone was making their own fashion brand out of nowhere. Everyone would use this same generic font. Ever since then, that was like last, I think it was like last year. I want to say it was like last year or like 2021, but everyone was using that same bland generic Y2K font. I'm just glad that was there. That's all I gotta say. I'm just glad it's over with, because it was just like I don't know, everyone was, oh my gosh, I got this new fashion brand, whatever. I just started up my new fashion brand, and then boom, it's just that font. It's like, you put no originality, like it was just basic. Like, but who am I? Who am I? I don't even have a fashion brand. I ain't got no clothing like that. Who am I to say that? I don't even have my own brand. I'm just a guy, you feel me? But in my opinion, I thought that junk was goofy to me. Like, but anyways, that's the last thing I have for this video. If you have more, comment them down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what else you think died this year, like any other fashion brands that died this year. Not fashion brands, fashion items or like trends and things of that nature. Let's talk about it down in the comments below. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you made it this far, comment LA. Matter of fact, no, comment Kings. Comment Kings, and if you do, you know you're a real one, you feel me? Yeah, it's been your boy Hollow. I'm out. If you like fashion, clothes, sneakers, you like self-care stuff, you know, subscribe. Join the family. Share the video, and yeah, I'm talking too much. See you later. I'm out.